Hey guys, it's Adam from 1974. We had such a great response to our Instagram video of the new rehearsal studio that I thought I would take everybody quickly, maybe for 5 minutes, through the 1974 keyboard rig that can be heard on our last two albums, Death of the Herald and Echoes of War. Not a lot of use these days. We're kind of in the market for a keyboard player. We're kind of like the Spinal Tap of keyboardists. But we are going to be starting a new album, gosh, month, 2 months maybe, not far down the road here. So I thought I'd walk you guys kind of through what we're going to be using, what you heard on the last album, and the gear we currently have. So why don't we just jump in? Over here is a very short and very small 4-foot 7-inch, which is very, very tiny, Pearl River baby grand piano, and it is horrifically out of tune because we just moved it, so much so that when we moved it, I was, you can hear that's just way out of tune and very, very dull and dark. Followed by the 1974, last year of production, Hammond B3. No joke, really 1974 Hammond B3. Did not know that when I bought it, so that was kind of a cool little thing. Unmodified. The only thing we did to it was we replaced some cables on the inside that had been withering away to nothingness, and it's still got the growl and it's still got the punch of a Hammond here. These are my personal drawbar settings that I like, and it actually has with it over there spinning in the corner. That is a Leslie 760, which is actually a solid state Leslie. Cool thing about a Leslie 760 is it is a three-way. So we have the slow, we have the fast, and then we have actually stop, which is actually a cool setting. Not a lot of use for that though. I tend to keep it on the slow so we can do all kind of cool thing. You can hear the Leslie struggling back there. Man, that thing has seen better days. On top here we have 1974's very, very first keyboard. That is the Yamaha MM6, and no joke on this, I think it has one of the greatest Wurlitzer sounds. I think that thing was $400 brand new, and that was the one that Angela used for a while. I used it for a while, so that's got some serious 74 history in it. Over here we have the Novation key station that was graciously given to 74 by Parker, who used it all over Echoes of War. And actually one of her settings is still pulled up here, so we have the external monitor to go with it. But I believe we still have that, I'm sure, will make its way with main stage here, make its way onto the new album. And we are following that up. That's my kit in the back there. That is not Sir Nicholas's. With the Nord Electro 2, and I know this is very, very, very wrong of me to say, but I actually prefer the older Nords, the Electro 2, before they put the actual drawbars, digital, but drawbars on them. I think this thing just screams. I love it. I don't use it for the Hammond setting anymore because, you know, this guy's over here. But I think it does the I think it does just about everything else phenomenally. And actually it has a better piano sound than the one under it, which is a Yamaha P88, which could be seen on stage with Billy Joel. He's one of those guys that uses this, which is really, really cool. So we actually have that queued up right now with keyboard sounds because this is so badly out of tune. It's getting tuned at the end of this month, but until then, the Yamaha P88. All of that goes through this lovely guy right here. So we feed everything through our PreSonus console, submix it out to our world over there. You can see all the monitors and stuff. So we submix everything out over there. And the keyboards are fed actually through that top rack unit is actually for the vocals. You can see I have vocals. We have vocals set up. So that's actually a single mix for our keyboard player or Q vocal, whatever you want. And it goes through that top piece. The rack with the orange cables is a DI rack, followed by a couple of external DIs there, followed by a feedback destroyer. You say, what is that for? Well, everything goes through a Q mix, and that Q mix comes out of that really old PA right there, and just cuts the hiss, cuts that kss out. You can actually hear it if you listen. You can hear that hum. And then that gets fed, there's a wedge down here for anybody not using in-ears, but since we all use in-ears, it's currently disconnected. So there you go. Electro 2, P88, Novation, Hammond B3 with Leslie 760. Really bad attitude Pearl River Baby Grand, and a Yamaha M88. Alright guys, hopefully we can come back and you guys can check out Guitar World. Maybe Nick will give you a run through of Drum World over there. And I'll come back and maybe we'll do Guitar World. Alright, see everybody in the future.